Good morning, everybody. How are you all today? I hope you are well, and if not, I hope things get better. Welcome in, welcome in. It is Monday, and God, is it tiring. It's gonna be a long day. Inspector stuff, etc. Hopefully it doesn't affect too much. But I hope you all had a good 4th of July, and if not, I at least hope you were able to get some sleep. Let's be honest, though. Most people probably didn't get sleep. Like, just in general. I'm quite sure most people didn't. But I'm not going to hold too much back here. I'm just excited to get into some Poké Rogue. It's been a while. Oh. God, where to start? I know the Pride event's going on because of, like, a bunch of stuff. They extended it. I'm thinking of doing a fairy type mono run today because we got a bunch of the ZA stuff, so I think it could be really fun to bring in like Cleffa here. But of course that all just depends. Magic Guard, Friend Guard. Let's take Magic Guard, and then manage moves. Splash needs to be. We'll take that. Encore can actually be really good. Charm is really good. Receives a blessing, Crescent Moon. To be fair, this is probably going to... I do want to go for Mega Clefable here. But I think instead of Calm Mind, I'm just going to keep it like this. Oh yeah, Meganium's Mega also becomes a fairy type, but we'd need to guarantee a Mega with that. So it's kind of like, do we risk it? And this one has to be Galar form. We could bring Tinkatink. We could bring a lot of stuff. Mold Breaker is probably the best here. Manage moves. Pyro Ball. Ivy Cudgel. Passive of Steelworker is awesome. We just don't have the stuff to unlock it. Bezendipity. Oh shit. Toxic Chain Pixelate? I do want beat up on this. And you'll see why. Okay. Because, yeah. Barbarage is good for our stuff. I want Adamant on him. Then. Okay, who else do we want to bring? We could... Because we could bring Spritzy with Revival Blessing. Swirlix. Flabebe, actually. What natures do I have? Special attack over attack would actually be the best here. Flower Veil isn't going to be that useful, so... Gotta go for Orange Flower. Vine Whip, Glitzy Glow, Fairy Wind, Mystical Fire. Take Heart is just good. What else do we have other than just Fairy Wind? Not really much. And that is all 10. I think this will be a good one. We'll have Poison, Steel, Fairy, and eventually Flying if we get Mega. Oh, did not mean to do that. Yeah, we'll do this as our main thing. I think that's a good way to go about it. I know there's an increased shiny odds as well, because of the Pride event. So we might find something cool. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Earth Power and Ivy Cudgel. We have a very interesting lineup here, so that's going to be nice. Nugget. Lashong. The question is who we want to make as our main. I mean, I could just bring out Pheasantipity early on and just... We're definitely going to want something to increase the odds of hitting for Pheasantipity, because that gives us more of a chance to get that Toxic Chain off. Pokeballs. Because Toxic Chain is insane, and then Beat Up is based off how many living Pokemon you have. So it's going to be perfect for poisoning. Just boom, 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 boom. And... Because if I look at Pokemon that get, like, Soak, for example, I don't think there's any, like... I don't think there's any Fairy types that get the move Soak. Okay, hear me out. Lumineon should have been a Fairy type. Just saying. Lumineon should have been a Fairy... Okay, Tapu Fini gets it. So Tapu Fini would have been perfect for this. If I wanted to bring that in. Otherwise, we can't really get rid of the Poison type off of, like, Eternatus. But even then, we should at least be able to take out, like, Rayquaza a lot easier because of that. Enigma Berry. Let's take more Pokeballs, because we're going to need a lot of those. Beat Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And any normal move is going to become Fairy type. Not that that really matters with this. But if we get fairy moves like Moonblast, ooh, that's gonna be good. Because there's not really any multi-hit moves that are fairy type. But I feel like with the other moves, we should be pretty good. Because Beat Up is mainly there right now for, like, backup. And Barb Barrage just does more to poisoned foes. And gives a chance to poison. Like, if I go into here... Yeah, because 50% chance of poisoning target, move's power is doubled. So that's 120 base power if we poison. Like, that's going to be insane for us. Weedle! And then we'll Pyro Ball that. Because, yeah, like, with this team, we got Poison, Multi-Hit, which is going to be amazing. And I can add, like, Moonblast and stuff eventually. Which will be amazing. There we go. Because, yeah, Pheasantipity is going to take over this early game. Ekans. Yeah, Pheasantipity is at -2 speed, so we're going to be a bit slower overall. Even then, Pheasantipity is the only Loyal 3 member that truly, like, got any good use in any form, surely because it's just support-esque. The other two suck. Comparatively. And I don't even mean that to be mean, it's just they do. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna have Incineroar, which is not bad. Could be a lot worse. And then Kilowattrel. So we have one that's going to be neutral fairy. So that shouldn't be too bad. We'll have a weak fairy with Rayquaza, and then we'll have Kilowattrel, which will be its own thing. I'm gonna rare candy into Cleffa because Cleffa does need friendship. That is one thing I forgot about. So I'm gonna bring Cleffa back out because Cleffa needs friendship. I always forget that. Esperwing. Because, yeah, if I actually forgot about it, that would have sucked. Because I just remember... I'm so glad I remembered we need friendship for Cleffa. Because Cleffa's going to need it. Then we can get Clefable way sooner. God, this Spearow is just a nuisance. I'm just gonna beat up. And then Lunar Blessing. That Toxic Chain did not matter. Cleffa levels up. Sing, no. But I am gonna want Moonblast on Cleffa. Secret Power. Let's take Great Balls. And just Triple Axle. Bonk. Bonk. There we go. Rest in peace, Fletchling. I do know I have eggs going. Oh my. Eruption. And no retreat. That's just 2 overall done. Also, we got a lot of Kricketots. Yeah, that's gonna be going for a bit. Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. Bidoof! Bone Meringue. Earth Power. Okay, Bidoof can go down this next turn. I'm gonna beat up Lechonk and then Esperwing Bidoof. There we go. Because, yeah, we're gonna want more multi-battles with Cleffa, just because of the Lunar Blessing and stuff. It's gonna be very useful. Because, yeah, if we can get Clefable, we're gonna be doing amazing. Oh, wow! We already got Clefairy! Clefairy! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Disarming Voice. Never misses. Shit. I think it's difficult because there's so many. It's 4 move slot syndrome again. Okay, we want Clefairy to have special attack. We're gonna be making it more of an attacker. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. I'm actually thinking about catching, like, this Lechonk just to have in the back of the party to give another beat up. But I don't know if it will count since you can't send it out. So we're about to find out. Chance prevents. Honestly, I think I'm not going to take it. Lechonk. Pokeball. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, Okay, only 4, so no, it doesn't count. It needs to be another fairy type. So that is good to know now. Because that at least gives us an idea of, okay, we need fairy types for this. So anything that becomes a fairy type, Pichu, if we can get Alolan Raichu, is a psychic type. Not a fairy type. I always get those two confused when it comes to Alolan Raichu, because it looks like it should be a fairy type. Mankey becomes a ghost type. Fairy types. Jigglypuff, Poplio, Eevee, ooh, Relic Gold. Bonk. The original unaware Pokemon. Bidoof and Bibarel. I wonder how many people realized that Quagsire didn't get it till it got hidden abilities in Gen 5. Meaning Bidoof was the only unaware Pokemon for only one generation. I'm gonna take a lure. Bonk. Toxic Chain. Perfect. Tink-a-Tink leveled up. Metal Claw. Well, yeah, I'm gonna want Metal Claw until I can get Gigaton Hammer. Starfairy. Let's take one of those. Lechonk. Beat up. And Boomerang. Oh wow, that did a lot more than I thought it would. Beat up is mainly here early on. Just as like an easy like poison is kind of my hope. Tink-a-Tink learns Flash Cannon? Huh. I thought it had to be a Tinkatuff first. The more you learn. That's one of the things I love about doing Pokemon games that give you more options like this is you learn a lot more about the moves Pokemon can learn that you just completely don't think about. It's the same reason I liked learning stuff for competitive, is just because I learned a lot about Pokemon that's just like, why does this Pokemon learn this? Or, oh wait, they learned this? That would have been so much better for this. That's like one of the things I really enjoyed. Same thing with double battles. I really enjoy them because there's so much more tactic to them, and there's so many more options. Special defense. Flabébé, once it becomes a Florigist, is going to be bulky already, especially. So it's just going to be even stronger. Let's do some beating up. Broom, 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 broom. Do 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 do. If once I get Moonblast on Fezandipity, it's gonna be amazing. Sweet kiss. I love the Pokemon music way too much. It's just so good. Like, I'm a big fan of the music in Pokemon. And then just hearing it in Pokorogue just makes me happy. Hello, Dad! And Choodle. Barbarage and Disarming Voice. Because Disarming Voice is a sound move. So that's our one downside with it. Because otherwise, it's just a good move to have. Even if it doesn't do a lot. Wait, now it hits 5 times. So it does count? It's just being weird? Attract just isn't gonna work too well on this team. Gonna take more Pokeballs. Goldeen and Psyduck. Let's beat up and Esperwing. Toxic Chain. Youch. Okay, I'm gonna want Boomerang and Lunar Blessing. I'm gonna need it badly. Defense Curl. Yeah, I need to restore my HP. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna beat up at this point. God, that Psyduck is annoying. There we go. And then we can have Clefairy just heal up. There we go. We do need a Moonstone, so that is another thing we want to keep an eye out on. I'm gonna take the money. You biter! Ooh, wait, this one has a grayed out Pokeball. That means it's probably gonna have, like, either a better stat or hidden ability. Let's Boomerang, because it's gonna be resisted. Bubble Beam. Throw a Pokeball. Crit Cap. Ooh, hidden ability, Water Absorb. Honestly, Water Bubble's just better. Like, in all seriousness. I could give Covet to Tinkatank if I wanted. Get rid of Nuzzle for it. No, I don't want Safeguard. TP up. Lunar Blessing. I am going to Barbarage, Esperwing. And then we can take out Magikarp as well. Follow me. I've noticed it keeps saying new move to relearn. I wonder if that's at the beginning, like if you can relearn a bunch more moves than normal. Or something like that. That's my guess. Well, yeah, of course Esperwing failed. It's dead. Super Potion for Clefairy. Time for our second Ivy battle. Okay. Torcat. We can Boomerang if we don't miss. Bonk. Toxic Chain. Doot. 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 Okay, who's next? I don't really care about Lechonk and Dewpider's moves. Because they're just gonna get replaced. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with a Rhyhorn. Could be worse. But Rhyperior might be an issue, depending on its ability. But we should be able to deal with Rhyperior. We have Pokemon with good moves for it. We'll just have to be careful. keep an eye on it. Do 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 do. I'm taking Draining Kiss. That's just like really good. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Moonstone. Farfetch is now completed. Same for Lapras. Got another one for Dracovish. Overall, getting quite a lot. Got another shiny charm. Well, speak of the Moonstone. Clefairy is evolving into Clefable! Yay, Clefable! Because Mega Clefable's now in there. All the ZA Megas are now in the game, so I'm really excited to use them. I just got rid of Disarming Voice. Let's just Barbarage. Are you serious? It'll die to poison. Doo-doo. Pheasantipity levels up. Rock Smash? Nah. Okay. Memory Mushroom, because Clefable gets a bunch. Whoa, wait, it tells you stuff? Oh, that's cool! So special Memory Mushroom ones, the level, oh, that is awesome! And then egg moves. Oh, that's awesome! Shiny Magikarp! With the hidden ability Rattled, I'm gonna get rid of Dewpider for this, just because then I can at least have the luck up for having a shiny Magikarp. I don't know if it affected it. Ooh, Wide Lens for Pheasantipity. Surskit! Ah! Every time I see Surskit, I just think of that one from the anime. It was specifically Viola's, and it just goes ah every time. That's all I can think of when I see Surskit. Okay, I'm gonna Super Potion. Base special defense. I'm gonna do it to Clefable this time. I'm gonna give it to Clefable. 2 calcium boosts. To Brave. Brave nature. Brave, brave, brave. I think that's speed for attack. No, it's attack over speed. I mean, Clefable's not fast in general. Honestly, I probably could have given it to Tinkatink, but we got 2 calciums out of it, so I think it was worth it in this case, because I didn't really have much good for Clefable there. I'm just gonna beat up to hopefully poison. Nice. 6 times. It water pulses, gets hurt by poison, and Barbarage. And that's why I took Beat Up to start with. It's just really good with Barbarage for this Pokemon. Do, do, do. We got a really nice time, because not only are the spawn rates 2 times, we also get this, which just, I don't know if that stacks or not, or if that's what it means. I just know that it's like a high chance. Badoom. Shalas! I still think Golduck should have been a psychic type. I mean, it quite literally is said to use psychic powers to swim faster. Just saying. Special attack stuff is gonna be better. Garp. I'll take Pokeballs. Gulpin! Boomerang. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, if we can get another wide lens, we'll be able to just make sure we hit stuff. I'm not going to take Cross Poison over Bar Barrage. This is just better. At the cost of some PP, it also can cure status conditions. To be fair, what status conditions would we have to worry about? Bubble Beam? What? That's odd. Get a Lepa Berry. Poliwag! Boomerang. The fog does not help here. And I'll catch the Poliwag just so we can get some more. Because we do have a catching charm, so we have a higher catch rate. Imagine if we found a legendary on this run. Like Enamorous. That'd be insane. Enamorous would be perfect for this run. Nugget. Wow, wow. Bar Barrage. Wow, wow. I will say the next floor we're gonna have to worry about a gym leader, though. God, we're getting closer and closer to Barokatir's whole thing with Warframe. I actually have it marked out on my calendar of like, okay, this is when Barokatir will, whole thing is. It's 8 days in total. Technically. And I'm just kind of thinking about it. Don't need dig. I'm actually going to turn that off for them. And I can't really turn off the move learning part for them, but take Pokeball. But yeah, I have it marked down because it's like, I just want to make sure I know. The problem is I just don't have the ducats or the credits. Credits is easy. I just need to get with a friend and just go through the index. But the ducats are hard because I need to go through all my relics. Figure out what I have, what I don't, what I need, what I don't. So I've been making a list slowly of stuff for just that in general. It's been something I've been working on a lot. The issue is getting my friends to actually be willing to frickin' join me. Because none of my friends wants to like doing relics, and it's like, please. As much as I like being able to do it with randoms, randoms do not do very well with it. I'm just saying, they do not stay long. They take freaking ever. Whalmer. Bulky boy. Fog continues. And then we'll just beat up. There we go. Whalmer's down. Okay. I actually love that they're... I don't think I want to risk that one. I do love, though, that, like, having Pokemon that aren't fairy type is actually helping us here. bring out Clefairy and just... Not my accuracy! In the fog! Losing accuracy in the fog is so evil. Nah, I'm not gonna take Wake Up Slap. As nice as Wish could be, I don't think I want it on Florges right now. It's not even Florges yet. It's still just a Floette. Thank God for Clefable. Clefable's doing great. The fog continues. Take some Great Balls. Yay, no more weather effects. Draining Kiss. The fog still continues. Esper Wing. And it missed. And that missed. And the fog still continues. This Clefable's doing its best. Headbutt? No. Okay. I'm gonna take the Nugget. Clydesire. I'm gonna Esper Wing. Oh no. Okay, just Tail Whip. That defense fall is worrying though. It completely depends what this Pokemon has. Well, there goes my accuracy again. Who needs accuracy? Boom, boom. And Clodsire is just bulky as sin. The fog helpeth, the fog hindereth. Okay, there goes Clodsire. I could really just go for an evil minimize strat. But I'm not that evil. Yet. Eviolite? I mean, I guess I'd give it to Tinkatink for now. Ouch. Lunar Blessing. I just need to get some HP. Hey, Log Boy. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, it's gonna go for another one of those, but I don't think anyone could survive it. I just need to, like, outlast. Earth Power. No! I just cannot hit for the life of me with the fog. Thank God. No! It's the damn fog. The fog is like my mortal enemy here. As you can see. Finally. God, I hate the fog. I'm not gonna take Magical Leaf this time. I don't think it's worth it in this case. And then Gyarados can't really be used anyway, so I don't care. That's the part that sucks. I can't use Gyarados despite finding it as a shiny. Hunter. I'm gonna bring Pheasantipity back out so I can just beat up through these. Because we're gonna have to deal with a lot of ghost types. Mimikyu could be a fun one if we get Mimikyu, but I don't really know the table for Pokemon yet. I'm not gonna... Ooh, Tinkaton, finally! Took a while. Oh no! They got lower to the ground! Flail. Okay, Nugget. The skull. Let's just beat him up. Give him the old 1-2 punch. There goes Duskull. Blow up Pheasantipity. Okay, because this... We'll have to face a Ghost-type gym leader here. If I'm doing my math correctly. Great Balls. Oop. Frisk. I'll just Barb Barrage. If it kills it, it kills it. Nice. That's mainly for the ability. I just want to be able to add more to my list. It's always nice to be able to do that. Okay. Hey FNAF, how are you doing today? The skull. Ooh, Shadow Sneak. Bonk, 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 bonk. Poison! Bonk! Beat Up is such an underrated move with Toxic Chain. Like, unironically, it is insanely useful. Ooh, that's the 4th calcium for Clefable. Shop it! Shop it! You know, I'm starting to realize what my friends mean the more I do this. Wait, Hail Slap. 2 to 5 times in a row. It's a fairy type move because of Pixelate. But... What would I get rid of for it? That's the problem. 4 move syndrome. I could do Grassy Terrain, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's more of a risk with this team. I'm gonna take the Super Lure. Hunter. Let's bring in Tinkaton. Thanks for the posture check. I has fixed my posture. Oh, Tinkaton. Yeah, levels are my biggest problem right now. I really need to get better at it. And then we'll just beat up. I definitely need to get play rough on Tinkaton. There we go. Duskull's down. Okay. Still no chance for Fairy type yet. I'm gonna Lepa Berry on Clefable. 2 great Pokemon at the worst time. And I'll Ivy Cudgel Cubone. I'm sorry, Cubone. You'll just have to go say hi to your mother for me. Is that too dark? Nah. Goodbye, Cubone. The inevitable is only being delayed. It survived. Surely... Oh, that hurts. Oh, there goes Cubone. Think-a-Tough is not doing well. Okay. Rock Slide. I'm gonna take the Great Balls. I'm gonna switch into Clefable. I need to beat up, and then I can Earth Power into Litwick. I think that'll be our best option here. Okay. But yeah. I've missed this, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play some Pokerogue today. Because it's been a while. And then you also have the Pride event going on right now still. Because of, they decided to extend it after a bunch of stuff happened. Some people lost their shinies who logged in and whatnot. It was a weird bug thing that happened, so they did a thing where, like, everyone got some tickets, but then the people who lost their shinies and stuff and got affected got special tickets that guaranteed shinies for them, so they could rebuild their shinies. Because so many people lost their shinies, and it's like, honestly, that is insanely generous to give everyone something. And it's like, honestly, you know what? Fair. Ooh, Rhyme! Hey, Rhyme. What would it take to buy that Mimikyu off you? Toxtricity. Toxic chain. Do 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 do. Triple axle to shop it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Doodle doo. Doodle doo. This is fun. Takedown? No. Plus it's on Lechonk, it doesn't really matter. Houndstone needs to go down. Houndstone is unironically terrifying. As someone who has been swept by a Houndstone before, never underestimate Houndstone. Do 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 do. Beat up. Okay. Houndstone is down. Pheasantipity levels up. Clefable. Do we do a metronome? Do we add a bit of gambling? To be fair, though, this is a challenge run for Fairy type. Do we want to risk the gamble? When we're already gambling already. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's more of a risk than we need when we only have 4 Fairy types. Mimikyu. Let's go for a triple axle. We break its disguise, but that increases the damage of triple axle. Ooh, wood hammer. That's a painful one. We can bar barrage. But that crit. Crit mattered there, because there was a chance we could survive that. Esper Wing, get some speed. Okay. Clefable, let's do this. Aromatherapy, I don't think I've ever seen anyone use because it's just not good. Okay, Toxtricity time. And that we can easily just... Easy. Cosmic Power. I don't think... If we had it on, let's say, Florigis, though, make a bulky monster? Florigis is unironically a bulky monster. Nice! Virizion is completed. Got part of that. Quiver Dance! Oh, that's terrifying. Golden Pokeball. We got some really good stuff from those. Did I ever get any legendary eggs? I don't think I actually checked. Let me check. Oh yeah, we do have one legendary egg. So we might get something cool. And I will triple axle to Dunsparce. Well, just Dunsparce, but it's close to Dunsparce. Take out Sableye. The good thing about the Abyss is we do get a chance at Grimmsnarl. If we could get a Mega or Gigantamax thing with fairy types, there's a lot of good options. Mega Gardevoir, Mega Clefable, Mega Gallade, Gigantamax, Grimmsnarl. Like, there's a lot of good options. Like, just in general. Makes me curious on, like, what we could build. We also gotta worry about the Ivy battle on 55. Okay. Let's see. Options. XP Charm. Impidam! 69, come on. The problem is I don't have any not very effective, and I don't want to accidentally kill him. Ooh, it's sassy. Bye, Lechonk. Time for some Grimmsnarl action. Nugget. Swoopy. I'm going to Earth Power and then beat up. If it doesn't kill Impidimp, I'll catch it, see if it's better than what we have. Yeah, no, it insta-killed it. Draining Kiss and then beat up. Padom, 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 padom. Peasantipity. Got really hit hard there. Petal Blizzard. Darn, it's physical. Hydro Pump. I'm gonna take the X Special Defense. Ooh. I could go for Modest on this. Make a really powerful Clefable. And then Barbarage. Ooh, I got the poison. But Pheasantipity's going down to Clefable. The problem is I don't have a lot of good damage. That doesn't put me at risk here. Yeah, Tinkatuff is dead. And the Magic Guard just means poison doesn't help me. I can Glitzy Glow, actually. take heart. I need to really, like, buff up Floette here. And then Draining Kiss. Oh god, this is just gonna be back and forth. Oh my god, I survived because of the Glitzy Glow. Oh my good lord. I was so nervous there. Ooh, Morgrem! Perfect! Huh. False Surrender. This attack never misses, prevents about attack. I'm gonna get rid of Flatter. Gyarados, you're just here for the luck stat. Okay, I need to wake these two up. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Time for the Ivy fight. Incineroar. I'm gonna take heart, but yeah, I don't think I'm not surviving a Thrash. I don't know who would even be able to. Toxic Chain. Pheasant Dip is the only one that can really survive. Ferrothorn? It's gonna have Iron Barbs. It's gonna go for, like, Steel type moves, so Tinkatuff. It'll be neutral. Oh, it went for Grass type? Pyro Ball. Take. Jesus. Okay, we can take out Ferrothorn. This is a difficult one. Play rough, finally. Sorry, Covet, but I need play rough. It's just better. Oh, there goes Beat Up. Gonna probably want to go for a fire type move. The Fable will survive the best. Earth Power. 2 HP! Okay. Rhydon can't outspeed, so I can Lunar Blessing. Draining Kiss? Oh, that did way better. Take out Rhydon, heal up a bit. Do 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 do. Time for Tinkaton. Hee hee. Gigaton Hammer. And then Kilowatt roll, I just need to take a spark. Lunar Blessing. Heal to Paralysis. And then Esper Wing. And I get a little speed up. Oh, I'm at +2 speed now. Nice. Gyarados, you're just here for nothing else. Fake out? No. If I got a Mega Band and the ability to fuse, that'd be amazing. Okay. I'm gonna do this because I get it back plus some. I'm gonna switch Flow out for Fezandipity though here. I'm gonna Lunar Blessing and then take out Mismagius. Swoobat's still a threat here. Like, don't get me wrong, Swoobat's a threat, but I'm worried about what Mismagius is packing. Because it could be many things. Lunar Blessing is good. I mean, we've seen its uses. I think it's better to keep Lunar Blessing here. And then I can Lunar Blessing again, and then just play Rough Swoobat. Because Lunar Blessing being able to heal both Pokemon is what truly makes it strong here. And that Pixelate play rough. Mwah. Amazing. I'll just potion up Clefable. Loudred and Swoobat. Well, I can Esper Wing and then Triple Axle. And that should take care of them. Okay. Trying to think of any other Pokemon I'd want. Because Gyarados is going to need to get replaced, inevitably. It's just a question of who would I replace it with. Preferably a shiny, but... Super Potion up Fezandipity. Well, speak of a shiny! Draining Kiss. Triple Axle. I mean, I might as well catch it. It's a shiny. Do I want more survivability or more damage? I think survivability on Clefable, because Clefable can be a wall. Similar to Florges. There it is! Synthesis. Mystical Fire. Goodbye. Not my Leppa Berry! No! It wants to be in a Great Ball because it's blue. Boom. New shiny thing. Okay. Well, hell yeah. Well, Esper Wing. Get some more speed. Ouch! Okay, let's see. What do we got now? We're getting a lot of level ups, though, which is amazing. Let's see. Super Potion. Oh, Sableye. Mwah. Heal up and a lot of damage. Oof. Sableye's real weakness. Kisses. Oh, we hit the level cap finally. Hell yeah. That's a big one. I will say, if I were to get a fusion ability, Clefable and Gyarados could be hilarious, but I think Gyarados, Tinkatuff would be brokenly powerful. Bezendipity as well with Gyarados could be good. Like, just in general, if I were Gyarados with Morgrem, I'd have to do it. It'd become Water Fairy if I were to do it, because... Oh, but it has Moxie. Imagine with Bezendipity or like I think Tinkaton would be the best, because then I could keep the fairy type and then add like flying to it and then turn it to dark if I wanted. Okay, Toxic Chain. Because, yeah, I want Clefable to get a little bit more speed. Okay. And then I can... Draining Kiss, and... It's probably going for Bezendipity, so switch out for Floette. Because Floette can easily tank Diggersby. Draining Kiss. I do want to get Florges, though. Like, preferably. Okay. Manage items. Move that to Floette. Then it's at least bulkier. Okay. Time for some Team Aqua action. Quagsire. Esperwing. Oh, I'm feeling quite drowsy. Oh, Tentacruel's fucked. Snore. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Azumarill would also be good in this. Speed Rose. Ooh, Hydro Pump. Earth Power. Mwah. There goes Azumarill. Okay. Gravity. Meteor Mash. Michael Fable's like, I want to beat this girl up. I could take Swagger, but I think I'd rather do it on Grimmsnarl. Just because overall Grimmsnarl's just mwah. Because it gets Prankster as well, if we were lucky. Grimmsnarl. Okay. Spirit Break. The, like, one of the best overall that we could have gotten. Get rid of Dark Pulse. Because Grimmsnarl will be amazing. Wag. And then I can just Earth Power it. Do 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 do. I could be evil with Air Slash, but nah. If I remember, I'm trying to remember what Clefable gets with its Mega. I think it's Serene Grace? Or has it been revealed yet? Mega Clefable. Because I don't think it's been revealed now that I think about it. No, it's Magic Bounce. Like, that's what it normally is. I don't know if Pokerogue changes it or not, but if it does, that's going to be pretty insane. Okay, so Magic Bounce ain't bad, though. Like, genuinely. I don't need light screen. Pokemon on the ground have power of their dragon type. The status condition cannot become confused. Well, we're already immune to dragons. Like, that's the whole point of this challenge. We're immune to dragons. Candy jar. Ooh, Ferrothorn. I will bring out Finkaton. Give some love. Fireball. There we go. At least my Pokemon are starting to really level up. Skitter Smack. Ooh, if it weren't for the fact I have Ivy Cudgel and Pyro Ball, I would actually take that. PP up. Let's PP up Esperwing. Double battle. Mantine and Quag. Ivy Cudgel. Glitzy Glow. Get that light screen up. Bup 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 bup. Ivy Cudgel, take heart. I'm making this Floette insane. This Floette is going to become a monster. Like, genuinely. Moonblast. Healing Wish, I believe, kills you. Draining Kiss. That did a lot for a Floette, like, especially for non-eternal flower. Fear your baker, Ludicolo. Okay. Gyarados, you're just here. Okay. I'll take some Great Balls. Boldo. Little Esperwing. There goes Boldor. Our Pokemon are definitely starting to catch up, which is great. Take some more Great Balls. Time for Adam and Matt. Sevipe. Esperwing. critical hit. I don't think that was necessary, but hell yeah. Okay. Well, that's now level 50. We still have yet to find frickin' a shiny stone. I want to get knockoff on Grimmsnarl, preferably. Muck, Esper Wing. Okay, this one's gonna hurt, but... Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, it killed it. I need to Lunar Blessing with Clefable. Okay. I could have totally taken Eternal Flower Floette because it has a Mega now. I just thought about that. Draining Kiss. Mwah. Cloyster takes the Draining Kiss. Okay. Huntail, Esper Wing. Get some speed. Ooh, that Hydro Pump could have been deadly. Let's finish it off with Earth Power, hopefully. Oh, no dice. Well, we can Draining Kiss to finish it off. That crit was not necessary. That was like spitting at someone. Basically just like spitting in their face after you beat them up. Oh. Draining Kiss is going to kill Sharkpedo. Okay. Bezendipity with Roost could be good, but I just don't have the slots for it. Azumarill we can finish off with an Earth Power. Okay. Gyarados, you're just here. I'm gonna take a Lumberry. Oh, Venomoth. I feel bad for Venomoth because I already know what's going to end up happening to it if I don't catch it. Venomoth, you don't want to do this. Oh, it has Tinted Lens. Sleep Powder, Poison Power, Disable, Sword Power. Wow, it really could not do a lot. Diggersby will Spirit Break. Special Attack Bell. And then I can False Surrender. Boom. Grimmsnarl's just nice to have. I'll take a big nugget. Golbat and Boldore. Yeah, I'll just keep these two out. False Surrender. Actually, no. I'm gonna Spirit Break, and then I can Blitzy Glow. There they go. Oh, Weak Armor. Oh boy. That's gonna hurt. Another Spirit Break will take him out. And then I'll just Glitzy Glow again. Ouch. Gold Bat down. Now for Boldore. Foul Play. I'd rather have Knockoff in this case, or Fake Out for him. Garganackle. Bring in Pheasantipity. Bone Meringue. Ooh, Toxic Chain. Ouch. That crit was very unnecessary. Okay. There goes Pheasantipity. And I can bring in Tinkaton. And Gigaton Hammer. Because even paralyzed, I outspeed. Garganackle is extremely slow. There we go. We are not lucky in finding our last fairy type. Okay, Rhydon, we will Gigaton Hammer. Rip. That Gyarados is just doing his best. I'll take a Litchi Berry. Donphan. Ivy Cudgel. And another Ivy Cudgel. Ow. Clefable. Murk this man. We have a very... You know what I want to see more in future Pokemon? I want to see more Pokemon that are, like, fairy type, but dark looking. Not just, like, ooh, cutesy this and that. I want to see more of, like, the weird, creepy fairy tale Pokemon. Like Grimmsnarl. I want to see more like that. Because fairy tales have some weird Pokemon in it. Centiskorch and Camerupt. Earth Power. Will Glitzy Glow. Okay. Nah, I'm gonna keep what I have. Okay, and then I can just Esper Wing, take Heart. I really thought that was gonna kill Centiskorch. Yeah, Florges is gonna be a very bulky Pokemon on my, like, grouping. Here's what I'm gonna do with Clefable. Lunar Blessing, and then I can just Draining Kiss Centiskorch. There we go. Much easier. I do not want Solar Beam. Oop, free revive for Tinkaton. Hiker Bryce. Aggron. Earth Power. It's quad effective. Nice, it didn't even have Sturdy. Okay, who's next? Agrod Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. And it didn't have Sturdy. Clefable just already at level 64. And Swoobat goes and does its thing. There we go, Swoobat's down. And we got a speed up. So we do need to worry about our next gym leader soon. Badlands. Trying to think who's in the Badlands. I think Clay is one of them. Sandslash. Okay, it's gonna go for a dig. Lunar Blessing. It hits me with a dig. I just kiss it. Boom. Easy as that. Pokeballs. Copperajah, Earth Power. Wow, I'm actually surprised it didn't survive that. Copperajah is pretty bulky, so I'm actually surprised by that one. None of my actual Pokemon who, like, fight need it. I'll give Tinkaton some health. Another Backpacker. Yeah. Got a nice Sawsbuck Spring form. Get a little speed up and a Draining Kiss. And we heal up a little. Yeah, we're doing great. Hyper Beam. Intimidate. I'll show you something intimidating. It just kisses it on the nice little snout, just like mwah. And it's just like, oh, my energy. Okay. I'll take a potion. Mudsdale. Little Esper Wing. Ow. Tinkaton. Ivy Cudgel. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Glitzy Glow. Take out Mudsdale. Hammer Arm, no. Okay, I can revive Tinkaton and Clefable. Let's just go to Clefable here. And just Draining Kiss. Thank God it insta-died, because if it exploded, that would have hurt like hell. X special attack. Yep, we're fighting Clay. Okay. Claydol? Let's get our speed up. I think it's worth it. Even though it's, like, not very effective. Because it's for the speed up. We get +1, which allows us to outspeed with a Draining Kiss. 8 Earth Powers. We attack the next one with Draining Kiss. Okay. Excadrill, not very effective. Earth Power. There goes Excadrill. It has very middling bulk, so... Golurk. Esper Wing. Okay, Earthquake, that's gonna hurt. I need a Draining Kiss. Yeah, we're down. Bring out Fezandipity. Triple Axle. Toxic Chain hits? Hell yeah. And then we play rough. Because that's stab pixelate boost. So that's going to be really good. Gyarados, you're just there. You're not helpful. Intimidate. Yikes. Play rough. Oh, that really hurt. Okay, we lowered Earthquake. Okay, we survived. Golurk goes down. Okay, Claydol goes down. Okay. Crocodile, the Intimidate, he wants to try and make it so I die, but I can Triple Axle and hopefully kill him, and if I don't, I can switch into Florges. Awesome. It's all about those big brain plays. Just Barbarage, Go-Goat. Okay. I'll just Triple Axle. Okay. Who's next on our list? PP up. Esper Wing. Pidgeot. Triple Axle. Inevitable. Very inevitable. Yeah, the poison will take hold. I can Barbarage. Since that's doubled stab, not kills. Potion. Got a Rhydon. I'll bring out Tinkaton. An Ivy Cudgel for a quad effective. Ow. Because Tinkaton does not have a high attack stat. Just in general. Which does not help me here. Pyro Ball. Takes out Go-Go. Level up Tinkaton. Okay. Another XP all, finally. Fearow. Gigaton Hammer. That had to hurt like hell, though. Imagine a giant hammer, like, crushing down on you. Like, that would have had to hurt. X defense. couple great tools and items. Grip Claw on Pheasantipity. With the multi-hit moves. Bonk. Bonk. Play rough. Okay. Pheasantipity is going to be insane here. Even though it's like a low chance, I mean, when you're hitting multiple times, it's going to keep hitting. Like, quite a lot into that. Let's finish off Lunar Blessing. Bonk. 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 I definitely want a PP max for Pheasantipity, though. Charcoal is just good. Like, unironically. Oh, Sandstream. Nice. Bonk. Bonk. This is gonna hurt. Ow. A bit overkill. Well, we have a sandstorm right now. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Gigaton Hammer. I mean, oh god, not Speed Boost. Fireball. And he'll die to Sandstorm. Okay. Volcano. Of course, we're in the volcano. False surrender. Oh, that's annoying. Hmm. Power up punch? Just vroom, 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 vroom. Embor and Arcanine. Junk, junk. There goes Embor. We have yet to find another fairy type, and we're not going to find one in here. This is the volcano. There's no fire fairy types. Even though they could have easily done a Will-o'-the-Wisp, like, fairy fire type for Galar. But no. Pheasantipity isn't doing too well. Jesus. Glitzy Glow and Esperwing. Jeez, Arcanine. Apparently there's still a sandstorm. Or at least it thinks there is. Another Grip Claw. I mean, with where we are in terms of level, we need to be prepared. Ooh, Oricorio! We can't change its typing. We are doing a fairy type run. Revelation Dance. I don't think... I don't think it would work well for any of my Pokemon where they're at. Because the whole point of Draining Kiss on Florges and Clefable is to make them bulky monsters. Baton, though, actually, thinking about it, could be really good. I just am thinking on how I want to do it. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Of course it had to crit. Every time I'm like, okay, I could reasonably last this. Crit. Every time. We'll send out Fezandipity and go for a triple axle, hopefully get a... Yes! Toxic Chain! Ooh, and we got a Grip Claw proc. Yeah. I was hoping it would. I found the Gyarados randomly, as a shiny during this run, as well as a shiny Houndoom. And I added the Gyarados, just because, I mean... and I haven't found anything else. And part of the reason I even got it in the first place was Fezandipity originally had, Beat Up, which is affected by it. But I got rid of Beat Up for Play Rough since it has its passive of Pixelate. That's the only reason I really grabbed Gyarados much. Because I wasn't 100% sure if the shiny count or not, but... Okay, Baton. God, I need, like... I'm gonna revive Fezandipity here for safety. And give the Baton to Florges. God, not another Arcanine. This thing needs to die. After it did so much with that Emvor, I really do not trust it. But I hope you're doing well today. If not, I do hope things get better. But yeah, the Gyarados is just a random encounter that was shiny. It was a Magikarp when I found it. Ooh, Max Revive for Florges. I'm not excited for this. Yes! Brought out Ferrothorn. It's gonna want to go for either Power Whip or something, but Tinkaton resists. Have you done many of the challenges? Where I am in terms of challenges is I've actually completed quite a few of them. Monogen 1 and 2, as well as most of the type ones. I just have Poison, Fairy, Ground, Ghost, Steel, Electric, Ice, and Dark left, as well as the ability. I've actually done quite a few of them. It's just been a while since I've played the game. Okay, there goes Ferrothorn. Because I know I want to keep Tinkaton in the back during the volcano use for the most part, because it's too risky. Okay, Incineroar's out. He's going to want to go for a Fire-type move. And it's either that or Thrash. Okay, I'm just going to go for this. I know it's not very effective, but it's just going to do a lot of damage. And it gives me a free switch. Because it went for Flare Blitz. Since it's pure Fire type now, though. Okay, what comes out? Rhyperior? Bonemerang is still going to do a good chunk. I steal its berry. Triple Axle. I need to risk it. Okay, Toxic Chain goes off. I'm gonna die of the Earthquake. But I was able to get the poison off. I'm actually surprised. Oh, Poison Jab, that's gonna hurt. Okay, take Heart, because she's gonna want to switch. Yeah, Pheasantipity has passive Pixelate. I thought about Play Rough, but it was more about just getting a poison off on it for that one. Okay, this one, I have to go for Glitzy Glow here. Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't kill, but... But I at least took out Incineroar. No, it also buffs Fairy-type moves. Pixelate buffs makes normal-type moves into Fairy-type moves, and then buffs it with additional stab, in quotations, which also affects Fairy-type moves. This is gonna hurt. But Draining Kiss should heal me back. I can take an Air Discharge. Okay, next up should be... Shit, this is gonna suck, because this is the one I don't know. Excalibur's perfect! Because I don't have Mega Clefable yet. And since it's not slower, Icicle Crash isn't doing as much as it could. No, that's what it does in the base game. Like, unironically, it gives a 15% boost to just that move. It's why it's so common on Hyper Voice Sylveon with Moonblast as well. Because it just is that powerful. Esper Wing takes out Rhyperior. It's the same thing with Steelworker, Galvanize, all those types of abilities. It's just a weird little side effect that isn't specifically mentioned. She just gave me a Mega Bracelet? That's new. Well, shit! I don't know if that's for the event or just an overall new thing. I'd like my Tinkaton back. I probably should have just done a normal revive thinking about it. It's a huge like loss in money, but I don't trust myself in this. The volcano is one of the places I've been the least of all the places, so I just don't trust myself here. I've been to space more than the volcano. But with how hard those flare blitzes have hit me as well, I'm taking the Great Balls. Okay, Colossal and Camera. That's too slow for me. Tinkaton cannot stay out. Earth Power. And then I can use Pheasantipity to bait an Earthquake if needed. But I think Bone Meringue will be better for Camerupt. I know for a fact that it does. Like, I'm quite sure of it. Because Google, I know... Like, in the actual official Pokemon. Yeah, it increases Fairy-type power by 20%. Pixelate causes all normal type attack moves to be used by the Pokemon to become Fairy-type and increase in power by 20%. Fairy-type Pokemon also gain Stab from those moves. In Generation 6, it was 30%, but then it was reduced because of the sheer amount of problems that Mega Gardevoir caused. Thanks, Mega Gardevoir. But yeah, because I remember it very well. Like, It's just a small boost, but it still is there. Because it is to all fairy-type moves. It's... Because that's from the official Pokemon database. It's one of the things I remember learning a lot about with Sylveon when I was trying it out, just in Scarvy with its hidden ability. It's scary. Like, Pixelate Sylveon is unironically scary. Like, just trying out its different abilities. Okay, I'd like the potion, I think. Just a little extra healing. Wait a minute, I can get Megas here. Earth Power. I'm gonna Barbarage. It turns them into fairy moves and then buffs them. But it also does affect fairy moves. Like, I'm quite sure of that. Because I know the AI summary is one thing, but... Okay. Effective moves gain it. Huh. I actually didn't know this. If the if Gigantamax Alcremie has it through hacking, it turns into Gmax Finale instead of Gmax Starfall. I just learned something completely new. Oh. Interesting. Huh. I didn't even know it was in Mystery Dungeon. Because I'm quite I thought it did. Oh, it used to. That makes more sense now. There's so much weird shit. Pokemon's weird. Like, unironically, like... Some of them used to, some of them don't. That's weird. It's one of the... Pokemon's an odd one, because I know, like... Because I've seen... Okay, do we hope for Mega Altaria here? Bye, Gyarados. Mega Altaria would be great because it's part fairy, but what are the chances we find Mega Altaria? Oh, Delphox! Yeah, this thing needs to go down ace map. At least it's not Mega Delphox. That would suck. Ouch. Because, yeah, Mega Delphox is... Because it has Levitate. Mega Delphox is actually kind of cool. I'm scared what Mega Zygarde's gonna have as an ability, unironically. Oh! Speaking of legendary Pokemon... Ooh, Zekrom! With Triple Axle. I mean, could be worse. It is max special attack, but Zekrom prefers physical attacks? Ooh, Clawitzer. Okay, hear me out. Clawitzer's ability, Mega Launcher, should be on some more Pokemon. Because it is unironically good. And Clawitzer deserved a Mega Evolution. Dragalge got one, but not Clawitzer. It's opposite in everything except Megas. Clawitzer got screwed over in frickin' ZA. Like, I feel so bad for Clawitzer. Like, unironically, I feel really bad for it. But yeah, I was quite sure that Pixelate did more for fairy type moves. Yeah, like, honestly, the passive that would have been the best for Fezandipiti would be, like, Skill Link, in my opinion, even if Pixelate affected, like, fairy-type moves. I still think Skill Link would have been better, especially for what it wants to do, because, let's be honest here, all the Loyal 3 suck serious balls. Like, Fezandipiti is the only one. Okay, Kofu. Do I risk it with Kofu? I'm trying to think of his team. A lot of Psychic and... I mean, it's all water type, but... I can't see if it's raining. Merciless would be good, but... it already gets Barb Barrage, which doubles in power. So making it so all of the time it crits... that's 120 base power crit for an extra plus stab. So that's going to deal disgusting amounts of damage. Corrosion would actually be a good one too, because I feel like that could be a good passive for it. I'm just going to go for... I'm going to just go for a strong foe. I'm not going to risk it too much here. Because I don't know what's changed, plus my Pokemon are behind on levels. And right now, I'd rather not risk too much with them. Yeah, especially with rain on the field. That just makes it worse. Oh, Empoleon. It's gonna want to go for... because Steel's neutral against me. This is reduced, even with the charcoal, because of the rain. Damn sticky keys. Okay, that's how much that did. How much does Pyro Ball do? When it doesn't avoid the damn attack! Yeah, there goes Tinkaton. I was hoping it would do more, but... okay, Grimmsnarl. Power-up punch. This is gonna hurt. Oh my god, that did nothing. I just do not have, like, the stuff I need. Bone Meringue? Okay, that's still gonna do some good damage on Caracosta. Bone Meringue. It's my best move here. Are you freaking serious? How many Caracosta do you need, lady? Okay. Oh my god. The rain is just problematic. I think this is the end of the run. What is with her and switching? Just sacrifice Amon at this point. I gotta take Heart here. There's no way I can kill it without it. Yeah, like, that was just doomed. I would have needed more special attack. Okay, let's see. Challenge runs. Let's do Gen 5. It got a lot of megas. Because it did get some megas from what I remember. But then again, looking at Gen 5, there's not a lot I can do with it. What about Gen 3? Because it also got some megas. God, I've done so much. Gen 6 also got a lot of megas. It's also the smallest generation. It would give me a reason to use my favorite Pokemon. Oh, 100%. It definitely does. I'm just thinking about... Okay, if I... Because telepathy is great, because that's not the normal hidden ability, I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't think that's normal for Noivern. So that's actually kind of cool. And there are a bunch of megas that we can get. God, Neuroforce. Actually, before I even do that, new game, classic. Unlocks passive, can unlock. There we go. Can unlock. Reduce. Reduce. Reuse. And recycle. There is Mega Absol Z. We could do that as well. There's a lot of, like, choices. Do I want to keep doing the gens in order, though, is the question. Fair point. Prankster Tornadus. The problem is of how much it takes of my points. Wait, why the fuck does it have Origin Pulse? I never realized it got Origin Pulse. That really caught me off guard there. Who would I want to bring? Because I'd prefer to bring Pokemon I haven't completed it with, but... Actually, there's another one I could check. Poison. Oh, it's still on Gen 5. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, there's none in Poison. I might as well check. Brown's another one I need to do. Okay. Bug, Ghost. Nothing Ghost. What about Steel? God, there is like none. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Classic and... Okay, so... Tauros has it. God, I have so many Pokemon. Tropius has it. Baneri has it. Tornadus has it. And, of course, Iron Thorns. I could. Let's just do Gen 3. I haven't done Gen 3 yet. Then what we can do is we can bring in Tropius. Earth Power, Growth, Gust, Leader. Let's take Apple Acid. And Stuffed Cheeks. We'll bring Tropius. Apparently we haven't done anything with Azurill. Helping Hand, Water Gun, Splash. Drain Punch. Bulk Up. We can add Azurill. Oh wait, no. Azurill can't evolve. Shit, that's part of the reason. We could do Surskit. Ooh, it's difficult because there's a lot of good Mon we could choose, and I just don't know which to choose. We could get Mega Manectric. That could work. Because Azumarill and Marill are Gen 2. Ralts, I could only go for the female version. I would want Hyper Voice, Glitzy Glow for Ralts to bring it in. Sticky Web. We can bring Volbeat in. You know what? You make a fair point. I always forget No Retreat is like a full stat boost instead of just one. Like, we could bring in Melodic. Freeze Dry, Combine. Let's get rid of that Splash. Oh, we can't. Damn. Swift Swim or Oblivious? Which one? Okay, let's look at Melodic. Melodic, its abilities. Marvel Scale or Competitive? Well, I want Competitive. So that should be pretty good to have. Who else would we want to add, though? Numel? Spinda? I wish I had its hidden ability for Contrary, because genuinely that'd be amazing. I could bring Plusle or Maimin. I could never evolve Wynaut. Oh yeah, they beg for the hidden ability. I could only use Glalie for that. Scratch, Leader, Foresight. Curse. Will-O-Wisp. And Recover. I meant to do Nature. Let's see. Let's up his defense. We'll bring Sableye. Okay, let's see. Sentret! Who do I want to start up? I think... Yeah, I fixed the other natures, I believe. Yeah, because Hardy, I don't really have much on Ralts is the problem. Same with Phoebus. I'd rather have speed, though. The speed on Phoebus is nice. And then Adamant. It's really the best I have for this guy. Tropius is just lonely. He's a lonely boy. Like, I just don't have a lot for Tropius either. That's my other problem, is some of these Pokemon in Gen 3, I have nothing. You realize Gardevoir can be male, right? Ralts' gender doesn't matter for Gardevoir. I'm gonna give it to Phoebus. It'd be weird to change it in this game. I'm almost certain that it... Like, if it didn't, I'd be surprised. Because Ralts evolves into Kirlia, which then should evolve into Gardevoir. I'll check. Pokerogue. It'd be weird if they changed it. Yeah, no, it's the same. It can be any. Yeah, it can be any gender. Yeah, Gardevoir is just one of those that a lot of people assume it's always female, when in reality, no, it's not. But I get it, don't worry. I understand. Oh, Phoebus, you've been beaten up already with Poison Sting. Ooh, we can grab a Taillow! I think Tropius is unironically our best to keep in front. Boom! Oh! Oh no. that Taillow is gonna be scary. Wurmple! Sorry, Wurmple, but your time has come. Sweet Sense. It's nice sometimes, but let's heal Phoebus. Youngster Travis. Lillipup. Acid. I will say, every time I hear that sound, the sound, it instantly reminds me of a specific game. And it's like, I can guarantee, if you have seen that side of the internet, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I can't unsee it. Oh, we already got the Flame Orb for Taillow. Taillow is unironically going to be a monster once it becomes Swellow. So many people underestimate, like, Gut Swellow, from my experience. Because they see a Swellow with Flame Orb, and they... Like, when I used to use it, people would just look at it like, oh, it's just a Swellow. It's not just a Swellow. It's a monster. I've seen end people's Nuzlockes, end people's just careers, like... Swellow unironically, like, makes me a nervous wreck when I am going against one with guts. I've seen the monstrous stuff it can do. So getting it with Adamant especially, crazy. I really should level up Taillow, though. It is faster than me. My hope, though, is to get a little bit of Switch Train. I know I do have the XP share, but I want more XP on it. Gust. Because, yeah, Trophius is our main man. Halo levels up. Get a potion for Trophius. Bidoof? Okay, that isn't too bad. Just apple acid. Damn it. I didn't realize its passive was Sap Sipper. I just don't have it for Bidoof, so I actually didn't know. More you know. Earth Power will kill it, though. Gen 3. Let's see how lucky. Do-do-do-do-do. Baneri. It's a shame Baneri is Gen 4. Because Mega Lopunny is unironically so good. Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna take Confuse right here. Focus Energy. It's as soon as I get the ability to put Facade on Tailo that it is over. Because Tailo will become a monster. Okay. Ooh, first fairy type move. By Confusion. I can't remember if Phoebus is just Marvel scale or friendship in this. Because I know that, like, there's no beauty stat in this game. It's one... I'm quite sure it's Marvel scale, but I might be wrong. It could be friendship in this. Which, if so, is a problem. Apple Acid. Because, yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about it, and it's like, if it is friendship, I'm gonna really need... It is Prism Scale? Okay, good. That is good to know, because it's like, that is the one thing I was, like, nervous about, because it's like, if it's friendship, oh, that's gonna suck. But yeah, I'm glad it didn't change its scale. Whew. That actually reminds me of the fact that I have stressed so much. Wait, really? Oh. That's cool. I actually didn't know that was a thing. That must be newer. Or I just didn't notice it for the longest time. Both are very likely for me. I am pretty damn blind. One of the wonders of having horrible vision. Damn. Okay, so it's not, like, completely new, but it's still a newer feature in general. That's good to know. Happy! Unironically, this thing scares me after the anime. The fact that a Happini can pick up an entire frozen lake is still terrifying to me. It's an actual anime thing that happens. And it's hard to unsee because it's like, oh my god, that thing is a monster. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Curse here, because Curse doesn't work against boss Pokemon, so it doesn't really... Curse is really not that useful in this, on Ghost types. Because Especially late game when you're dealing with just boss after boss after boss. It's just like, eh? It's really only good early on, but even then you're usually gonna have Pokemon that can deal with it. I see Teleport got implemented as well. Don't know when. Nah, I'm gonna leave out Fake Out. I will say though, if we do find an Absol, I might take it. Goodbye, Badoo. Okay. Bring out Talo and just do a little bit of pecking. Go, Talo, you're doing great. Quick Claw. I guess I'll give it to Volbeat. Rookidee. Peck. No, Talo! Just freeze dry. I will say, even now, I sometimes want... It just won't go past health purpose. Wait, it actually does now? Because it used to not work. It used to just fail on boss Pokemon. Like, that's why I never ended up using it or Oko moves, is they just never seemed to work. They just kind of became useless because of that. Because it's like, well, they don't even deal damage then. So that's kind of why I just never took them anymore. Like, they don't deal damage, they don't buff, so it's like... That's kind of how I looked at it, but knowing that, that's actually good to know. The question is if it stays and just doesn't, like, after you break the breakpoint. Because if so, that could actually be really good. Oh boy, 2 Lechonk. And there goes Lechonk 1. And Lechonk 2 is not far behind. Quick Attack is just better tackle. Oh shit! They actually changed it? That's actually really good, because they were useless before. Like, that was always my biggest gripe with it, was you couldn't use them against boss Pokemon, so after a point they just were useless. But knowing that they did that, that's actually good. Hey Jim Bob, hope you're doing well today. Any shinies? We have found a shiny Magikarp and a shiny Houndoom today. Honestly, being able to curse a boss now is going to be really good for some strategy ideas that, like, I wanted to use but never could because of the fact that that was, you know, stuck there and I couldn't do anything with it. So that's actually a really good one to know. Because even then, Curse does like a set chunk of damage based on the max HP of a Pokemon normally. So if each of the boss health bars counts as different max HP, or if the full bar set counts as max HP, it completely matters, because for Pokemon like Rayquaza, for example, that would mean it would take good chunks out pretty well. Like, unironically. I'm gonna give it to Phoebus. Sweet. I'm sorry, my little man. I'm sorry, but don't look, Noivern. Don't look. The Noivern plush on my desk, just like horrified. I wouldn't say Ice Dragon isn't a good typing, it's just early on, all legendaries suck. A lot more than people realize. Because one of the things is legendaries just do not get good move diversity, so egg moves in this matters a lot. Percent of max HP, then it go past breakpoint, instead it stops there. Even then, that's pretty useful. Oh yeah, mid-game they suck too, because they just don't get a lot of new moves. That's their biggest problem. They level up slower, and they don't get a lot of good moves until late levels. That's like its biggest problem. And that's a just legendary problem in general. It's why whenever people do challenge runs that have like mixed stuff, yeah. It depends on the legendary. Looks over at Munkidori specifically. Munkidori is a frail failure of a legendary. Like, I love his design and all, but he's not that good. Not all sub-legendaries suck. Looks over at Tornadus. Frickin' Tornadus. The amount of times I have wanted to just punt a Tornadus or an Urshifu because of competitive. Because it's like, they're so overused, and it annoys me because it's like, please, I want some variety. Because Urshifu absolutely ruined competitive. Prism Scale! Melodic! You would think. But Tornadus is the best surely because of Prankster Tailwind. Like, unironically. If we're going... The problem is access to moves. Like, I'm talking competitive-wise, though. Like, competitive-wise, Urshifu and Tornadus are just monsters. Thundurus is just not good in competitive. Landorus, on the other hand... Yeah, Landorus. I think that's the best way to describe it, is just Landorus. Okay, Tinkatink. Oh yeah, the fact that by nerfing Zacian and Zamazenta, they buffed Zamazenta more than they meant to because of body press, just mwah, magnificent. I've always loved Zamazenta more than Zacian, because the sword dog trope has existed for a long time, and I was always like, we get sword dogs, we get all these things like that. Where's the shields? So that's why I was like, finally! As soon as it happened. Like, it made me so ungodly happy to see it, and then seeing it barely get anything in the game hurt my soul so much as I watched it fail. But then seeing that rise from the ashes just... Oh, that made me feel so good. Because I've always liked Zamazenta. I love the shield dog idea. I also find it funny, a lot of people don't realize that Zacian is in fact, like, called the sister of the two. Meaning Zacian is a woman by that. Like, or at least feminine coded. Like, because Zacian is referred to in like just female like phrases. So it's like, So they're brother and sister. And damn it, I got the wrong one for competitive. When Pokemon has status condition, I could give Melodic the Flame Orb. I think I need the money more, though. Oh, Ivysaur! But yeah, God, the amount of times I have been screwed over by certain Pokemon in my lifetime. Like, there's just certain Pokemon I do not trust anymore. And Zacian is definitely up there. Because I have seen what it has done to, like, just meta as well for competitive. Because I stopped playing a lot of competitive after Gen 5 during the Weather Wars because it was so, like, ungodly, like, draining after that point. It's like, as soon as... That's why I'm not a big fan of Megas, is it just completely took a lot of the fun out of competitive for me. Like, a lot of the just seeing different things and, like, how people do this and that. Like, that was one of the fun parts of competitive for me, was just seeing how people did those things. And when it got taken out by Megas, and you started seeing just Mega this, Mega that, Mega this, Mega that, it just got tiring. Because it just stayed to, like, the same few Megas. It's why I really enjoyed when we had the no legendaries, sub-legendaries, or Paradoxmon in Scarvy, because it just allowed for a lot more versatility. Like, of course, it fell into, like, Porygon and stuff, which is, like, of course. There's always going to be a meta, but we got to see a lot more Pokemon used that we never got to see. And I think ZA definitely helped with the Mega issue a bit. I mean, God, Frostlass and frickin' Floette are monstrous. But then you have some that actually work that are like, huh, not a Pokemon I thought would work, but it does. Like, for example, first one that comes to mind for me is Scovillain. Anything that hits Scovillain burns what hit it. So if something hits it, it's getting burned. So, one thing that came to mind for me was, oh god, I just had a terrifying Ursaluna set idea. Guts, Earthquake, Choice Band. Its biggest problem would be flying types, but even then, that would still be monstrous. Especially if you know there's not a flying type. But making it so, like, you could do more with, like, some Pokemon that have guts, running a different item on them. Do I make this thing a monster? I guess we'll run Milotic a bit of a monster for now. Because I could make it a bulky monster. I'll take some Great Balls. Oh! Let's see. What do I want? TM, Battle Item, Pokeball. Let's take a Vitamin. Would you like Protein, Protein, or Zinc? I'm taking Zinc for Milotic. Just make it a bulky monster. Yep. Here's Erica. Freeze Dry. A lot of Erica's Mon do not have the best special defense because she uses Gen 1 Mon and they just... I love ya, Gen 1 Pokemon, but the grass types do not have the best special defense. I will say, I love Mega Starmie, unironically, and like Mega Victory Bell. I love the goofy megas. Like, they are some of my favorite megas because they're so dumb, but they're so funny. Like, I know what Starmie is meant to be based off of. Like, it's literally based off an actual, like, popular media type franchise. Very much Spaceman-esque. But it's just the way it runs. It just, every time it runs, I can't help but just think of the frickin', like, skedaddle type sound you hear in cartoons, the just every time. And it just makes me giggle to myself every time I hear it. Because I just can't unhear it. And I just love thinking about that type of stuff, because it's just like, you know, that's the stuff that's gonna stick in my brain because it's so dumb, but so funny. I'm Melodic and Volbeat in... Freeze Dry... and a Sticky Web. It's probably going to use Incinerate, so it's going to hurt, but at least it's going to be spread. So it will deal less damage overall to Volbeat than it would normally, as long as it uses Incinerate. Yep. And then the Downpour also helps. Aqua Ring... We'll just let Melodic just boost itself. And then we'll just Moonblast and Quick Attack. That Vulpix did not deserve what just happened to it. Wait, at 35, don't we see the... Yeah, we do see the next... who we're gonna have to deal with. Whatever. Triple Axle. Wait, Melodic learns Triple Axle? Huh. Never really thought about it. Note to self. And the thing is, Ralts is just not good this early on. Imagine if Ralts was just, in general, a frickin'... Like, it just took forever to level up. Like, it just did not level up at, like, I think it's 25 it evolves. Even then, Kirlia is not good either. Drastically boosting special attack. Goodbye, Decorate. I don't really see a point in using Lucky Chant. Honestly, I'm gonna take Nightshade. Egg Voucher. Okay, Nidorina can go down to an easy Freeze Dry. Okay, what's next? New relearn move. Flail! There's Kirlia. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. Psybeam, no. I have Glitzy Glow. That should be fine. Aerial Ace doesn't miss, so... I'm gonna keep Growl for now. Damn. 3 in the first 45 floors after none. Dang. I'll never forget the back-to-back shiny one. I know there's a clip on my channel of it. Just getting back-to-back shinies, because I got Shiny Poochyena as one of them, and it was and I still have it, of course, but Like, there's so many weird, random shinies I have, but that one I remember because it gave me one of my favorite looking shinies, and that's Poochyana's. Makes me wish it was a real shiny. And wasn't just a normal Pokerogue shiny. Because, yeah, the Pokerogue shinies are really nice. And I know some people might find me crazy for this, but I personally prefer the normal Garchomp shiny. Just personally. As much as I like the other ones, I just prefer the normal Garchomp shiny. I know, it is a very crazy take, but I just personally prefer it. Okay, let's see. Big Nugget. Nice. Okay, who are we facing? Team Aqua. Well, Team Aqua, Freeze Dry. Milotic is just perfect for Team Aqua. It begins. Recover Marvel Scale. We've basically just made a bulky Milotic. It starts with Swellow now. We just need Facade. As soon as we get Facade, it's Ogre. You know, I always forget Leaf Tornado's a move. Tank Lodic. Oh, 100%. I should have taken that Flame Orb now, because this Milotic is just gonna be a monster. Now see, what would make it better is if I could make it so I didn't take the damage from it, or when I did, it healed back up. That's why I like Aqua Ring, because it does heal a good amount. PP Max, Recover. Hi, Venonat. Bye, Venonat. I don't have the passive for Milotic, but let me check. Magic Guard. I wish I had its passive, because that would be disgusting. Like, that's a new level of disgusting. Who needs it most? Let's give it to Swellow. I believe 32 is when we'll get Gardevoir. God, the Milotic is just a freaking tank and a half. Signal Beam? Nah. I still remember when Chatter was first introduced. Anybody remember the absolute horror that appeared from Chatter? Why do you tempt me, game? Why does one tempt me? You know, it's something I'd love to see again that I just haven't gotten in a while? The ability to fuse my Pokemon again. Because if I could fuse one, just imagine Milotic with a fairy typing on it. Or even crazier. punishment. I don't remember this move ever existing. Like, I'm trying to remember when I saw that move, but I don't think I've ever seen it that I can remember. Because doesn't that already exist with Power Trip? Frick's punishment. No! Bug Catcher Brent! Are you fucking serious? And it looks cool. Please, game. Why? You know, I have horrible arachnophobia, but for some reason, and I think it's because it only has 6 legs, Araquanid just doesn't affect me in the same way. Same thing for Galvantula. I think it's because they don't have 8 legs. So anyway, it'd be such a shame if Brent was found drowned in the rain. Crazy. Oh no, all his Pokemon are free. I hope no one catches one. I'm not going to take Calm Mind on Kirlia because I'm going to probably be using Volbeat to switch in. I hate Brent. I mean, at least he has good taste in bug types. I will say that. He has good taste in bug types. Like, I do like the Levani line and Rellor line. Okay, yeah. I will give him credit where credit's due. He has good taste in bug types. So I'm not totally angry with him. But I am still a little bit pissed. Volbeat wants to learn Protect. Who said you're allowed to protect yourself, Volbeat? Kecleon! Earth Power. Just boosts Milotic a little bit more. You don't know what you've done, Nidorino. You've only made it worse for yourself. Kecleon's attack rose. Color change. Kecleon doesn't know what's coming. Kecleon must learn to fear what is next. A very pissed off Milotic. And it's dead. No, I don't think Tropius needs Dragon Dance. As funny as it would be. Ba-da-bum. Trudal! Yee. And youch. Okay, we are getting close. Next floor should be our Ivy battle. Okay, let's see. Roselia. Calm Mind? Oh no, I've gotten insomnia. No, Milotic, don't join me. It's not worth it. I mean, +2 should be fine for this. I mean, a lot of stuff we're probably going to blast through in this. Okay. We are almost to Gardevoir. Ooh, Beautifly. Anyway, bye, Beautifly. Ba-da-da-boom. Gardevoir! I always thought it was 32. Guess I'm wrong. That's okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, how dazzling. I plan to replace that with Moonblast eventually. That's just kind of a plan. Now that's a move not a lot of people realize is a move. Quash. It's not good, but it's a move. Certainly is a move. Like, Quash is such an odd move. It doesn't even do a lot either. Like, it's just a gimmicky move. Like a surprising amount of moves. Now, Wide Guard, on the other hand. Hurricane gets blocked by it. The problem is I don't think it works normally. I believe the reason is because Kirlia learned Psychic a lot later than nowadays, if I remember correctly. Because that was before evolution moves and stuff existed. Because that was, like, so long ago. You've angered the bird. Anyways. I wonder how many people have wiped to this trainer. Because they haven't had the ability to hit it. You ever think about that? Bye, Scolipede. Oh, it survived on 1 HP. Anyways. I mean, I could, but its whole thing is guts. I think Nightshade's ability to deal at most 200 is nice and all, but Shadow Claw is just going to be better here. I mean, I could, but I feel like that'd be a bit too much of a risk. Just personally, but I might be wrong on that. But there's always a chance we find another one. Like, why can Swellow not learn acrobatics? Volbeat can. I mean, Volbeat is not going to be having a lot of items. You know what? That is a fair point. I should have thought about that. Trainer carrying a ton of Pokemon eggs. Two common, two rare, 3 rare, 7 common. Swallow is burned. Yeah, we're fucked. Oh yeah, we are fucked. Poor Swallow. Nuzleaf. Yeah, Soothbell would... Yes, poor Swallow. I honestly forgot that they can have Pikachu. I'm gonna take Air Slash here. Sharp Beak. Swallow could use it. Or Beetle. Youch. I mean, at least we can take down Orbeetle pretty easily. Boom. Okay. Looks like we're getting close to the ads. That sucks. Not much I can do about it, though. Ooh! Charm is a nice reload move. Potion. Quick, Swallow, dump this in your mouth. If only that worked. I mean, I can just Air Slash Whirlipede. Yeah, it's just down. Whirlipede did not stand a chance. I think I might get rid of Sticky Web for Helping Hand. Just... Okay. Oh, low kicks. Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, we can... As long as it doesn't crit, we should be able to. Or it could just lunge. Acrobatics! It's gonna want to go for a quick move. Sableye, no! Jesus Christ. Oh, it does have a +2 to attack. I always forget how dangerous low kicks can be. Like, look at that. It is one-shotting my team. Jesus Christ. Low kicks, my god. Like, we got absolutely obliterated by that low kicks. Poison, ground, ghost, steel, electric, ice, dark, fairy. Well, first off... No, let's just get some eggs. Oh my god, a legendary egg. Nice. Okay, let's just do... Dark type run. Let's see, who do we have? Battle Bond Greninja. You're telling me we could bring in normal Greninja here off the bat? Huh. Okay. Ice. We'd want to build a different thing. Ground type? I don't know. Let's do steel. I think that'll be fun. Okay. Who else should we bring in? This would have to be Hisuian if we were to use it. What is... Goodra... Pokerogue. What do I need for Hisuian Sliggoo? And Hisuian Goodra? Is it nighttime? I'm guessing. Yeah, dusk or night at level 40. And there's no guaranteeing that, but... Oh yeah, this would need to be its, Mega. Okay. Who do I bring in? Iron Barbs. Spiky Shield. Ceaseless Edge. I already have Synthesis. Defense over special attack. I could bring in Varoom. Gumi would be good, to be fair. Though I would want to remove this for Shell Sidearm. Nature-wise... all of these are pretty bad. Though Brave is probably the best here. Wait, why is Squirtle here? So confused. Yeah, I think this would be the best option, because it's going to be more of a defensive one. I could go for this. Mega becomes Steel type. And then get rid of Tackle for Leech Life. What do I have for natures? Special defense over attack or special attack. Boom. I think this will work. This will be a good steel team start. Now, who do I want to I mean, I guess we'll just start with Tinkatink and just go from there. I just don't have a lot of good stuff for Tinkatink. Okay. Dragon Pulse. I do have more attack, so... I'll take a lure. Ladybug. I mean, you don't really become a steel type. Ladybug can't move. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, Lechonk. Ivy Cudgel. There goes my defense. I can Nuzzle though. Take out Lechonk. Egg Voucher. Got a Wooloo, well, Pyro Ball. Just in case it had Fluffy. You never know. I'd be the type of unlucky scamp that would get it. I guess we'll take the lure. Zigzagoon. Ivy Cudgel. And then we'll finish off with a Nuzzle. Sentret. Give it an IG. IG? Ivy Cudgel. Right to the noggin. And Nuzzle. Okay. Leftovers? This Pharaoh Seed is gonna be a monster. You know, I am surprised that Rocky Helmet doesn't exist in this yet. Just saying. To be fair, that would make Pharaoh Seed even better. Finally. Stab move. Okay. Yeah, Pharaoh Seed isn't exactly known for its, like, physical damage output compared to its defensive output. Because defensively, it is really good. Let's get some Pokeballs. Pyro Ball. Actually, Metal Claw and Roll Out. Iron Barbs. There we go. Shame Rattata doesn't become a steel type. Would have been nice to see a Rookidee, though. Shink. There goes Rattata. Because, yeah, if we could get Corviknight, that would not be bad. Honestly, I think Pharaoh Seed's fine as is. For now. Potion, because we're about to fight Ivy. Let's do this. Doop 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 boop doop 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 boop 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 boop. Nuzzle. Ouch. No. Tinkatink, no. Roll out. Yeah, there goes Pharaoh Seed. That failed horribly. I still need to do a ghost type as well. Who would I even bring? Because I have a lot of good ones here. Yeah, I got horrible luck there. Let's see if I get something better with ghost type. I can't really turn this off of what it has, so... do that. Drifloon with passive is good. Yeah, I just don't have its passive yet. Magic Guard's amazing, though. I'd want Hisuian of you. I don't really know what I'd do for Ghost yet. I do want to try again with Steel, though, but this time, I think I know what I want to do. Beak Blast, Ceaseless Edge, Behemoth Blade, and Roost. Actually, Sturdy, I think, is what I want to go for. Could bring Magearna. But what... God, this would be a monster to bring. But I want to bring these. Gumi would be good to have, and then... yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna go for still. But then we have at least something better to start off with. You say that like it would be easy, but I also have horrid luck when it comes to getting what I want. And even then, I wouldn't be able to use it until it becomes a G-Max Blastoise. And otherwise I'd just be stuck with Tinkatink, and I don't think that would be smart to be stuck with alone right now. Bye, Starly. Rest in peace. Combee. Plus, Skarmory does have a Mega. That is one of the other bonuses. Skarmory does have a Mega. And it's a not bad Mega. Like, unironically. Neat. Stone Edge. Tinkatink with Stone Edge, just like... God, that'd be a monstrous thing. Skitty! Okay, Skitty is... How many layers of spikes do I have up? 3? Not like I can add more, but... To be fair, Beak Blast, I'd rather save for stuff. Protein. Amazing for Tinkatink. Weedle! Because yeah, Beak Blast, you have to go last every time, but it does a lot of damage. And if you get hit with a physical move, you burn them. Pokeballs. Zigzagoon. Okay. Yes, Skarmory, best chance here. We just gotta hope for no more fire starters. Grass would probably be the best here. Level up Tinkatink. Whismur. Shink. This is a waste, but... Fine, Game is like, no waste. Speed. Tinkatink would need it. Skarmory is not a speedy Pokemon in general anyway, so... Poplio! That's actually really good. At least it was not a fire type. Oh, Pikipek! Hell yeah. Level up Tinkatink. Minccino. I'm gonna Roost. Okay, it does not have Technician. There goes Minccino. Okay. I'm not gonna take Swift, because Skarmory's just a physical attacker. We'll level up Pinecone. Self-destruct. Every time I see the move Self-destruct, it just reminds me of that one, clip. What, you wanna blow up? Yes, actually. Yes, I do. I don't know why that pops into my brain, though. It's just the most random thing. But it sure as hell reminds me of it. Not Yungoos. Anyway, Beak Blast. Boom. I still think Beak Blast should have ended up as a Fire-type move, or at least a Flying-type move. Toucannon got screwed over the Fire-type. Because it's like, Beak Blast should have been a Fire-type move. I mean, it literally... Yeah, like, at least we got Flying, but... Come on. Also, Volbeat and Illumise being pure Bug always confused me, because I could have totally... Because it feels like they used to be Flying or Electric type. I don't know why. It's like that internal thing of like, wait, they're just pure Bug? Like, that's what it feels like whenever I see them again. It's like, wait, oh yeah, I forget. They're pure Bug. They aren't part Flying, or, oh, they aren't part Electric. God, we suck at being evasive. Astonish. Oh my god, Skarmory, hit a... It is... You know what? As a wise man once said, if it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. Still the most accurate statement I have heard today. Come on. Thank you, Skarmory. Got 2 layers of spikes. And we'll find out if we have to face the gym leader now or later. Why would I get rid of Behemoth Blade for Metal Claw? Nah, I'll keep Nuzzle for now. Okay. Nugget. Banary. Heating up my beak. And blast! There we go. Go, Skarmory. Who would I even give this to? We'll give it to Goomy. Behemoth Blade! And shunk. Okay. Ooh, a map. Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Beak Blast. Okay. Where are we more likely to find steel types? Trying to think. The city area probably would be our best bet. Pokeball. I'm gonna take the potion. Punk. Bark, bark. There we go. Skarmory, you do not need agility. Okay, let's see. Hardiment. Hardy har har. Hey kid. Got the money. Ah yes, take all of my money. No. I'm not risking it. Ooh, shiny Arkin! Oh, look how cool it looks. Oh, that's so beautiful. Bo bo. Bo bo. Bo bo. Bo bo. And there goes Spearow. Gimme! Okay. Got our gym leader. And it's a grass type gym. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Shrink. And there goes Pansage. Metropolis. Maybe we can get a room or something else. Who's to say? Behemoth Blade. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Do 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 do. Nuzzle. Lillipup used Bite. Okay, scatter some stuff on the ground. No, no, no! Fireballs! No, take a tink! Honestly, the fact Lillipup didn't go down yet is insane. Well... don't want to waste anything else on it. There we go. Lillipup. Beak Blast. And... that was easy. Special move? Nah. special defense. Make Skarmory more bulky. Esper. Shink. Goodbye, Esper. Okay, we'll take the X speed. Time for the second Ivy battle. Shunk. Boom. There goes Brion. Rock Smash, no. I believe Pineco needs to be in the 30s to evolve. Litwick. Shoom. There we go. Wing attack. No. Whew. Behemoth Blade. Woohoo! More base special defense for Skarmory. Let's just make Skarmory even stronger, why don't we? Skarmory's doing great. Okay. Houndour. There goes Houndour. We just need to get lucky. Rattata and Herdier. Rattata? Patrat and Herdier. Roost. Ivy Cudgel. Behemoth Blade, take out Patrat. And then Tink-a-Tink, do some good damage to Herdier. Goomy and Pineco level up. Wow. Ceaseless Edge, Nuzzle. Awesome. Skarmory's max level / no. Draining Kiss is special, not physical. Goomy's gonna take a while to truly, like, fully level up. And there goes Herdier. Rest in peace. Herdier. Did not last long. Potion. Huh. And... okay. Ba-dink. And there goes Herdier. That crit. I don't know if that mattered or not, but... definitely didn't survive that. I don't know how worth it that is for Pineco. I mean, removing hazards is nice and all, but... let's just get some spikes down. I just want to get those down mainly. There we go. Spikes are all down. And for the sake of the fact it's a grayed out Pokeball, I'll try. There we go. Screech. Nope. Skarmory will need to heal, though. Wide Lens. Give it to Tinkatink. Roost and Metal Claw. I always forget Meditate's even a move. It's such a like useless. It's like such a like useless move for the few Pokemon that I know. Like I'm quite sure it doesn't exist anymore. Actually. Oh god, Skarmory's asleep. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a Lumberry. Nice. Take some Pokeballs. Glameow. Beak Blast. Skarmory! Hell yeah! Okay. Ultra Ball, Soothe Bell. I'll take a Soothe Bell. Okay. Behemoth Blade, Metal Claw. I want to take at least one of them down. Okay, cool. I do not need Sweet Kiss. Oh. Nice. Roost and Metal Claw. Then I can heal up Skarmory and take down Rattata. See? Much easier. Perfect. Okay, let's see. What's next for us? Eviolite? I mean, to be fair, we don't know how long it's going to take for Goomy, so I guess we'll do that for when it can evolve. You know, I do kind of miss when, like, we had, like, some of the craziest, like, evil teams, but I also will admit, like, freaking amazing music for them, though, nowadays. I really like how they did Team Star's music. Do 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 do. The fact that I like I'm pretty good about remembering music stuff because that's the stuff that really like brings me into games. And it's like with my love of music and my autistic level obsession with Pokemon and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, it makes sense why it did so much for me. Oop. Trubbish, if we get G-Max, can become Steel type. Yay! It's Stench. I don't really know much about G-Max Garbodor in this, but we'll find out. Murkrow! Murkrow's about to see the Behemoth Blade. Payback. Okay. We just need to make sure Gumi doesn't, like, evolve until it's nighttime. Or dusk. Because that's when we want Gumi to evolve into Sliggoo. And then we're going to need it to rain for Goodra, if I remember correctly. Base special attack? Who would even use it? I guess I'll give it to Gumi, even if it's using physical attacks. Venonat, you don't stand a chance. Are you frickin' serious? Oh my god. Paralysis. One of the most annoying status conditions. I lose speed, but I get more defense and attack. And the defense part is just really good. Scraggy! Beak Blast! And there goes Scraggy. Rest in peace, Scraggy. And yeah, it's starting to get daytime. Do 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 do. Machop. We need some PP ups. I need to get rid of Raticate too. Okay. Rare Candy. Getting Gumi up is gonna suck, but we will do it. No. I don't have a stomping. I don't have Stomp. Oh no, I don't have Stomp. Shit, shit, shit. I wonder how many people realize that Stomp, like, is a guaranteed hit against Minimize Pokemon. Because it's probably not a lot of people. Fudge. No. Oh. Oh my god. I'm gonna take the rare candy for Gumi. I mean, it's better than Bubble, let's be honest here. Girder. Beak Blast. There goes Girder. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna take Drill Peck here over Beak Blast. As much as Beak Blast does more damage, overall, I'm gonna get more out of Drill Peck than Beak Blast here. Special attack, I guess I'll give it to Goomy. God, I wish I had that Klefki. Klefki is unironically, like, not bad. From my experience with Klefki, it's really good support setup. Like, it's just really nice. It gets screens, spikes, like, and Prankster, which is mwah. Tortuga! Also, it's the fact that I can tell that it is higher pitched. I wonder how many people realize that it is a higher pitched sound for Tortuga. Because it quite literally is. Because normally it's but not that high pitch. It's a little bit lower pitch. But it's enough of a difference that it's like this buzzing annoyance in my brain whenever I hear it. And it's not the only Pokemon like that, but it's one of the only Pokemon like that. And it drives me insane. Like, unironically. XP all. Donphan. Behemoth Blade. Ceaseless Edge. I need to roost. And Ceaseless Edge again. Take out Donphan. Okay, let's see. What's next? Looking at the time, I have to worry. I still have stuff to do. Spikes? Nah. I got Ceaseless Edge for that. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot I still have that Raticate. Trying to think what else we might want. Lepa Berry. Healing Charm! I mean, that was just a good one to get. Drill Peck. Flash Cannon for Tinkatuff, no. Yumi! Pineco. Raticate. Trubbish. Rare Candy for Yumi! You know what? I'll take Rain Dance. That's actually really good for Steel types here, because then we can weaken Fire types. I want to make sure you're gone before I get some minimized strats. Oh, Coughing just... Coughing just absolutely obliterated his friend. Like, yeah, I got it! Just dead. Gone. Reduced to dust. Donphan. Drill Peck. defense curl. Behemoth Blade. God, that did like nothing. There we go. Okay. Great ball. Lieutenant Surge time. Doot, 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 doot. Good thing I don't use special attacks. Ceaseless Edge. Okay, got the 3 layers of spikes up. Payback over Metal Burst, I guess, for now. Fortress! We got our next steel type! Woohoo! I honestly love Shiny Fortress. It looks so cool. Okay. Okay, nothing is outspeeding that. I gotta sack Skarmory here. Gives me a free switch into Tinkatuff. Breaks the mold. Ivy Cudgel. Pyro Ball? Fum fum fum. Yeah, this did more. Okay. Fortress. Leech Life. Critical hit? Recover. Curse. Recover. Payback. Come on, Fortress. Okay. Here comes Garbodor. Do 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 do. Alolan Raichu. Payback! Super effective! Fortress! The GOAT! Power plant. Huh. That. Mwah. Fortress save. But either way, it's about that time. Exclamation mark Dislab, where we have the Discord. All sorts of wonderful people over there. Might make some new friends over there. Who's to say? I announce when I go live, if I'm sick in any way, or if things are happening. For example, The 17th, 50-50 I stream. It just depends on some stuff. But for the days I don't stream, !YouTube, where we have the VOD channel, all sorts of stuff over there. We have Pokerogue, Minecraft, Warframe, and much more. I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. CST. Sometimes I go early, sometimes I go late. It just depends. But I have to get going as I have a meeting with the contractor. Yay. I'm not excited for it. But either way, remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others.